Hello guys, just checking in as usual. Thanks for checking in too. So I'm going to talk about this organization that I used to work for about 2 years ago, maybe. I used to work at the Lake Forest Sports Park, which is essentially just a sports park, like recreation center where I used to live. And so I was a recreation leader, which meant that I pretty much just like walked around the grounds. I was on the golf cart driving from place to place, making sure that things weren't going out of control, which was frankly really easy. It was really fun to ride the golf cart. So my identity really got to like kind of stand out there. I was kind of like this wannabe like security guard as just riding around a golf cart when nothing really happened. So it was a really good position for me there. But my real identity ended up showing during my other half of the job, which was essentially being like a leader for an after school kids program. And so the program probably had about 50 kids coming each day after school. There were 7th and 8th graders. And so it was me and then most of the time 4 or 5 other people working like the camp. And I was the only boy. The other people were girls, which was fine, but we really sort of like developed into like our own kind of categories. So basically when the day would start, all the girls would get the snacks ready and whatnot, and I would set up the chairs and everything like that. And when we started to like break into groups, it's always like, all right, Fredo, just take all the boys to play basketball. And I was super happy with that because it was really an easy job where all I had to do was play basketball with kids for 4 hours a day. I didn't really have to do any of the stuff that the girls were doing. And it was kind of like a mutual agreement where it's like, okay, you go play basketball for 4 hours and get like super tired and super sweaty, but you don't have to like worry about like setting up games and doing all that kind of stuff. So I kind of decided to run with that because I really liked how it worked out and no one really had any issues with it. And we never really had any conflict, which was really, really nice, especially because it was just like an after school kind of job. But I definitely don't act like that all the time, like just doing one thing and just doing like the dumb thing. Now my new job, I'm definitely much more professional. I'm not goofing off at all at work, and it's simply because I can't anymore. So it's really interesting to see how where you're working or what sort of organization you are in can really affect your identity and the way you act and the way you present yourself. Thanks.